That's where transformation begins, if we can discover what it is. That's where nation building begins. And this is the message God gave Moses to a bunch of slaves. If you meet them in slavery, turn on the first light, then other things can be possible. Turn on that first light, then the rest of the things you want to see can be possible. Ladies and gentlemen, young men and women, what was that first light that was created? It was not torchlight. It was not electric light. It was not sunlight. It was not moonlight. It was not starlight. It was not any physical light. It was the light of knowledge, the light of revelation, the light of illumination, of illumination. Okay, if I'm the one saying it, you can challenge it. The man that said, "Let there be light," let's listen to him as he explains what he created. Show it to them. 2 Corinthians chapter. God who commanded light. Look at it. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 6. For God who commanded light to shine out of darkness. This is what God did in day one. So here he explains what it is. Has shined in our hearts. Listen, the type of light that was created in day one illuminates people's heart and people's mind. Do you know any torchlight that can illuminate the mind? Or any electric light that can illuminate the inside? Do you know any sunlight that can get inside and illuminate? This light can enlighten people within. He has shined in our hearts to give the light of knowledge. The light of what? 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 Knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. It starts with knowledge of God. And this is exactly what the Bible means in Isaiah chapter 11 verse 9. He said, God will pour the 7 spirits of God, and when he does, that 7 spirits of God, look at verse 2. Verse 2 said that they will see what type of spirit it is. Okay, let's read verse 9 first. Everybody read, 1 to go. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of what? Full of what? Knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. When you create this situation, it destroys conflict. It destroys oppression in a society. And it liberates those that are under oppression. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. It is the battle of the mind, the battle of the heart that we need to wage. The revolution of truth, then we will liberate the whole society. You cannot imprison people and oppress people when they are armed with truth. But lies enslaves. So that's why anywhere you have oppression, they are against freedom of the media. They are against freedom of speech. They fight truth. They fight those who are vocal. Yes. There is no oppression that can stand if you create the room for truth to prevail. Did you hear what I'm saying? In other words, if there is poverty in your life, your problem is not money. Your problem is that there is a missing link in your head. Knowledge. There are things you don't yet understand. If the enemy is oppressing you, demons come to harass you, witches come to bite you. There are things you have not understood. Stop running around looking for physical things. Don't look for trees yet. Don't look for animals yet. Don't look for elephants. Don't look for mountains. Get the first thing. Let there be light. Clap, clap well. Verse 26 of the same chapter. God now said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion. So in the creation of man, God put image first, and likeness second, and dominion last. But we want to start with dominion. In God's order, development comes before empowerment. Don't go giving people money. Get them educated and get them trained and equipped first. before you give them money. What we want is to start with dominion. Don't go giving people position, giving people appointment, elevating people until they are trained first. Because you see, the image deals with our moral nature, but the likeness deals with capacity building. Likeness is about capacity. Image is in the human spirit, but the likeness has to happen in our mind. It's about human capital development, so that you can function like God functions. Because likeness is divine functionality. Image is being, likeness is doing, but doing is based on principles. And being comes before doing. So I'm going to address some things on being in a few minutes. Your identity, who you are, is from there you do what you do. That's the first thing that must be put in order. This thing is a 3-level program, but there is a level before this 3. It is helping people to have God discovery, because in God discovery is self-discovery. He made us in his image. If we don't know Christ, we won't know ourselves. In knowing him, in finding him, I find me, find myself. In knowing him, I get to now know myself. He's actually a mirror that shows me who I am. I don't think you are hearing me. Oh.